Boom. It's like 11:30 p.m. on this Wednesday night. I've been putting this off all day, but we gotta do this. We gotta break up. We gotta break up. We'll get to why we gotta break up, how we're gonna break up. We'll get to all that later. But we gotta break up. First of all, let's talk about the coronavirus. Oh, what's going on, everybody? I'm sorry. The breakup got me fucked up. What's going on, everybody? Episode 9, Dry Humpin. Here we are. We're doing this. Late night because I've been putting this conversation off all day. But first, let's talk about the coronavirus. COVID. Southern states. My people. What's going on? You're hearing all the news reports now about all the things being offered to people who are going to get vaccinated. And the list of those things sounds like free laps around the Talladega track in Alabama, the chance to win guns, like Ford F-150s, and Budweiser for everybody if we get to Joe Biden's 70% goal by the 4th of July. They're targeting states in the South. And they're targeting us with, us. Us. They're targeting states in the South. And they're targeting states in the South with guns, beer, burgers, and laps around the track in your own car. They are going at the very specific base here with very specific items. They're not offering Teslas and avocados for life and Cabernet Sauvignon. They're offering Budweiser and F-150s and shotguns. I want people to think better of us in the South. And I want the government to make better offers. If you're going to try to get people to go out and get the COVID vaccine who don't want to get it, you tell southern states, hey, we want to legalize marijuana in your state. But we can't do that until we get to at least 75% vaccination in your state. We want to make sure everybody coughing is coughing from chronic, not COVID. People to go get vaccinated. Those are incentives, baby. But Budweiser, a beer that we can go buy for $1, nah. I don't think that's going to make people who really don't want to get vaccinated go get vaccinated. I hope that I'm wrong, but we'll see. All right, enough talking around this. I kind of want to talk about the nun that stole $70,000 to pay off her gambling debts, but no, we need to break up. America, we need to break up. And not break up in the sense of break up and go our separate ways. No. I love my country. And I'm not the one doing the breaking or the upping here. Talking to you. You need to break up with you, America. And what I mean by that is this two-party system is no longer working, people. It stopped working a very, very long time ago, but it's damn sure not working now. We go through a cycle of elections every 4 years. If we get a new president, they do everything they can get done in the first 100 days. And for whatever reason in this country, we pay attention to the first 100 days. Like, to this day don't know what the deal is with that. But we pay attention to the first 100 days. They get everything they can get done in those first 100 days. And then we go right back to the stalemate that has been our government for generations at this point. And it's infuriating. After the first 100 days, everything starts getting stuck in negotiations or stuck on the Senate floor or stuck in the filibuster and nothing gets done. We've talked about doing something about student loan debt over many of presidencies. Nothing has gotten done. We talk about universal health care and all the different ways we can achieve it. And we have made very small steps in that direction. We talk about gun control. Nothing gets done. The only reason this COVID relief bill got done is because we needed to get the government back, the economy back up and running, and everybody's for sending people money. That was bipartisan, sending people money. And even then, we argued over the amount for a very long time. We just get nothing done in this country with this two-party system. And Republicans have figured this out. They figured this out a long time ago. Republicans are no longer even here playing your two-party politics game. They take everything through the courts. They have filled the courts with people who they feel like are going to vote in their favor. And now they've gotten the Supreme Court to a 6-3 majority. So they're really pushing everything through to the Supreme Court. They're not even trying to go through this two-party system because they know it doesn't work. It's time to break up. Damn, it's time to break up. We can't get anything done because even sometimes within the party, less so with the Republicans, more so with Democrats, you have factions in the party that work against each other. And then once we get together, now you go present it and Republicans fight against it in uniform because that's the Republican way. If you do not play ball as a Republican, we will fund your replacement. And because half of America wants Democrats in the Senate and half of America wants Republicans, we're right around that 50-50 all the time. Nothing gets done. Things get stuck in limbo or very little gets done. It's like with this two-party system now, the main course of action is to work against each other. It's like, we want to get something done over here. No, we're not going to let you. And then the tug of war happens. Oh, well, we want to get something done over here. Oh, absolutely not. Then the tug of war happens. What the fuck? Really, man, what the fuck? It's almost like this hand wants to masturbate to hot lesbian porn, and this hand wants to continue to pull up photos of Steve Buscemi. So nothing gets done. You want to look at Steve Buscemi, I want to jerk off. We can't get anything done because I can't do this to that, you can't do this to this. That's what our government is. It's infuriating. It's time to break up. In what world does AOC and Joe Manchin belong in the same party? In what world does Ron DeSantis and Mitt Romney belong in the same party? People, we need more parties. I'm here to suggest a 4-party system. You look at some governments that actually get things done in Europe, and they got more parties than a high school on a Friday night when the popular kids that don't get along share birthday weekends. It's parties everywhere. And that forces some sort of compromise at some point. So if we were to get the Democrat Party and say, hey, the more liberal side go over here, the more centric side stay over here and form your own party. More liberal side, you go over here and form your party. Republicans, you take your far right people, you go over here and you form your party, and your more central right people here, you come over here and you form your party. Maybe then we can start to get some sort of compromise with some stuff and get some things done. Maybe the far right over here really, really hates this idea, but this party to the center can get down with it. The far left is all the way down with it, and a few people over here can get down with it, and maybe we can get to this 51% majority if we need it, or if we continue to hold the filibuster in place, the 66% majority that you need to get some things done. And that is ridiculous. When in this country right now, in 2021, do you think there's any situation where we can take 100 people, put them in a room, and get 67 of them to agree on anything? Anything. We can't even agree on if a girl is photoshopped into some cement or if she's hiding behind a wall. So 66% is ridiculous to get things done. We need change. And this older crowd absolutely sees this younger crowd coming. They see these young kids coming, and they know these new kids, these young kids are coming for change. They are not going to want to grow up in a country that is stuck in the mud, paying off old debts, and having the government not move forward. You can see it already. You saw it with Naomi Osaka. French Open said we're going to continue to find you, and we're going to continue to find you, and we've spoken to these other majors, and they're on board to do it too. All right, I'm out. I'll go home. Wimbledon, we'll see. But at the same time, that older generation sees it too. They see you guys coming, and they want to stop it. They want to consolidate their power to hold on to it. I guarantee you, the powers that be right now are celebrating the Keystone hackers or whatever the hell those guys hacked for the gas a few weeks ago. They're celebrating those kids. Why? Because hey, now because they've done that, we now have an excuse to regulate crypto. So hey, all you kids that was out here getting rich on crypto, making all this money on crypto and NFTs and all these things that we can't really figure out, we finally got a reason to regulate it. That's dead. We're done with that. Back to everything in this country being of value is things that we already have control over. The art, the Picassos of the world, all of the real estate. Get your NFTs and your cryptocurrency out of here. So they were very excited that hackers came in and fucked it up for everybody. Now they can regulate it and break it down to where they don't have to understand it. They can just stop you from making money off of it. So the older people, the people who are keeping our government stuck in the mud because that system is working for some of them to get the things done they want to get done, they see this next generation coming. So they're trying to consolidate all their power right now and hold on to it. Let's make sure we get everything in place. Let's start rolling out voter suppression laws to just keep people from voting. And then you have people like Joe Manchin who won't even give Democrats a chance. He won't even come out and say, we'll see, I'm thinking about this voter thing. Maybe we can negotiate, maybe we can talk. No. He came out off the muscle. I'm against it. Republicans don't even have to negotiate with him about anything. It's done. You guys don't have the votes. We're going to make voting very hard for certain people in certain places. We need a new system. We need to get off the two-party system with these two arms here that never can get everything together. And we need a system that looks more like Goro. It's time to break up. It's time to break up. I think that's my time. As always, this has been therapeutic for me. I hope you got something out of it as well. We need to find a way to fundamentally change how we do government in this country. We really do. Because right now we're stuck. There's not a lot of movement happening. We're promised things throughout the election cycle. Then we get to the actual execution of those things and we're told that they're impossible. And then by the time that we're told that they're impossible, it's the summertime. We're having fun. And especially this year, Live Nation and all these different places are announcing their concerts. People are going out buying tickets, going to see comedy shows, not really giving a damn about what's not getting done in D.C. But what's not getting done in D.C. is starting to catch up with us rapidly. Whew. And yeah, America, we're going to take that and let's go to bed off of it. Good night.